Hello, my name is Carla Gamis, and I will be doing my final project on Leonardo da Vinci. Da Vinci was one of the great creative minds of the Renaissance, hugely influenced as an artist and sculptor, but also immensely talented as an engineer, scientist, and inventor. The bottom picture is a self-portrait he painted of himself. Leonardo da Vinci was born on April 15, 1452, near the Tuscan town of Vinci. He was the son of a local lawyer. He was appreciated to the sculptor and painter Andrea del Bariccio in Florence, and in 1478 became an independent master. In about 1483, he moved to Milan to work for the ruling Sforza family as an engineer, sculptor, painter, and architecture. From 1495 to 1497, he produced a mural of the Last Supper. Da Vinci was in Milan until the city was invaded by the French in 1499, and the Sforza family forced to flee. He may have visited Venice before returning to Florence. During this time in Florence, he painted several portraits, but the only one that survived is the famous Mona Lisa. In 1506, Da Vinci returned to Milan, remaining there until 1513. This was followed by 3 years based in Rome. In 1517, at the invitation of the French King Francis I, Leonardo moved to where he died on May 1519. Leonardo da Vinci was a painter, architect, inventor, and student of all things scientific. His natural genius crossed so many disciplines that he improvised the term Renaissance man. Today he remains known for his art, including 2 paintings that remain among the world's most famous and admired, Mona Lisa and The Last Supper. Art, Da Vinci believed, was certainly connected with science and nature. Largely self-educated, he filled dozens of secret notebooks with inventions, observations, and theories about pursuits from aeronautics to anatomy. But the rest of the world was just beginning to share knowledge in books made with movable type, and the concepts expressed in his notebooks were often difficult to interpret. As a result, though he was lauded in his time as a great artist, his generations often did not fully appreciate his genius. The combinations of intellect and imagination that allow him to create, at least on paper, such inventions as the bicycle, the helicopter, and an airplane based on the physiology and flying capability of a bat. The Last Supper, painted during his time in Milan from about 1495 to 1498, a tempera and oil mural on plaster, The Last Supper was created for the refectory of the city monastery of Santa Maria della Grazie, also known as the Clavicle. This work measures about 15 by 29 feet and is the artist's only surviving painting. It depicts the Passover dinner, during which Jesus Christ addresses the apostles and says, "One of y'all shall betray me." One of the painting's stellar features is each apostle distinct emotive expressions in body language. Its composition, in which Jesus is center among yet isolated from the apostles, has influenced generations of painters. When Milan was invaded by the French in 1499 and the Sforza family fled, Da Vinci escaped as well, possibly first to Venice and then to Florence. There he painted a series of portraits that included the Mona Lisa, 21 by 31 inch work, the best known as today the Mona Lisa. Painted between approximately 1503 and 1506, the woman depicted, especially because of her mysterious light smile has been subject of speculations for centuries. In the past, she was often thought to be Mona Lisa Giardini, a courtesan, but a current scholarship indicates that she was Lisa del Gaiconco. Today, the only Da Vinci portrait from his period that survived, is housed at the Louvre Museum in Paris, France, where it attracts millions of visitors each year. Fun fact: Leonardo da Vinci's father, an attorney and notary, and his peasant mother were never married to one another, and Leonardo was the only child they had together. With all their partners, they had a total of 17 children. Da Vinci's half-siblings.